Guys, I am devastated because of the last episode. You guys know that I have very quickly turned into a Howard stan. I love that man. I love his character. I love his demeanor. I think that he is genuinely, like, he's trying to make up for his wrongs. He is very self-critical. So to see what Jimmy did, granted it wasn't to Howard, but it was to his property, it just feels so bad. I feel like Howard's just standing there like, god dang, like, what did I do? I don't know how I'm gonna get through this, but this episode is called Dedicato a Max. I assume that means dedicated to Max. So let's see where it goes. If you guys are interested in joining me for my full-length reaction, as well as like voting for what movies and shows I'll be watching next, and just, you know, seeing my uncut reaction to all of Better Call Saul, Cobra Kai, any movies or shows that I watch, be sure to check it out. I'll be linking it down below in the description. It does help the channel a lot, so thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. And I don't know, just thank you guys for being here. Without further ado, let's get into this episode of Better Call Saul. Okay, we got Mike. I want to see where he went. Like, who took him in?
Where is this place?
No hablo inglés. Por favor, siéntese.
Are we in Mexico? Because it looks like Mexico filter. Like in Breaking Bad, whenever they went into Mexico, they had that orange filter.
El doctor vendrá pronto.
Who brought me here? Gustavo Fring.
Siéntese. Le sirvo un vaso de agua.
I mean, you really can't be moving around. You just got stabbed. Like, where do you think you're gonna go? You going for a nice stroll? He has no idea. He's in the middle of nowhere. He's gonna have to come back. Mike's a strong one. But he's also very stubborn. Oh, he's bleeding through his bandages. No, dude. He's bleeding through the bandages. He should have just stayed. Your life was saved. Why are you being difficult about it? I know, you're in the middle of nowhere. What the heck? Are we in Italy? What is this? Is it a little smart car? What is that? It's the doctor, right? That's the doctor. That's Gus's doctor.
Look what you've done to all my fine work.
What's he want with me?
He's asked me to keep you alive. Will you allow this?
He's seething. He's really annoyed. But what option do you have, Mike? It's a funny little car. I just wouldn't have expected it.
If Acker doesn't leave on his own by quarter after, the sheriff's gonna evict.
I think I might be seeing a hitch here.
Wait, who are you?
I was just gonna say, he seems a little bit out of place.
A better question might be, where are we? Deputies! Great! Perfect timing. I'm Everett Acker's attorney. I'm just dotting the I's and due diligence. Can I have a peek at that?
I love that suit and the tie. Like the, oh my god.
Can you make sure he cooperates with the eviction?
Can you make out the address on that?
1130 Arroyo Vista?
Well, I mean, is that where we are?
There were house numbers on that mailbox.
I don't see any. Do you, deputy?
No.
This here's 1240 Royal Vista.
Sir, you got something with an address on it?
Oh, he's gonna look at the mail.
Thank you.
Look how pleased with himself he is. Look at his smile.
Anybody can print out something like that.
Before you go forcing an elderly veteran from his home, wouldn't you like to know you got the right place?
I have to make a call.
This is why Jimmy is so good. He's so clever. Granted, it's in a very sneaky, off-putting way, but Jimmy is the kind of lawyer that you want in your corner.
Now the guy gets a lawyer.
So good.
But we're past that. Tomorrow they're finally tearing the place down, right?
Unfortunately, there is another complication. The lawyer Acker hired, it's Jimmy.
You're Jimmy?
Jimmy's been doing some very aggressive marketing. Looks like Acker picked up on it.
I'd be suspicious of Kim. It was like, out of all the lawyers in Albuquerque.
I'll withdraw from everything having to do with the Tucumcari project. Steph will step in for me. She and Paige can see it through. I'll continue to handle everything else as usual.
I smell a rat.
Yeah, I was gonna be suspicious of Kim.
And I heard about the talking to you gave that guy. This fella saw you for the killer you are. And he went and hired Jimmy specifically to take you away from us.
Oh, okay. He thinks otherwise.
No disrespect, I'm sure your associate's more than capable, but I am not gonna let this guy deprive me of the best in the business.
Going home to the attorney on the other side of this matter could get awkward.
Is that right, Kim?
I just wouldn't want there to be any question of conflict of interest.
Conflict of interest, yes.
If you're willing to stick with it, I say why change horses midstream? I need that call center. Got it?
Got it.
Kim's still on board then.
I know you do.
He has a lot of faith in Kim, but she does not want to be a part of it anymore.
Frank paid for all this.
And all those nice little houses out there. I'm guessing there are bales of meth inside.
There are no drugs here.
It's a huge stab wound.
And if I want to get back to where I belong,
You're welcome to leave. 5 kilometers from here, there's a gate that leads to the main road.
It's far.
There are men at that gate. They will not stop you. There is a bus stop. You're perhaps a day from El Paso. As you are now, you would not survive the journey.
You have to rest. You have to take it easy.
My advice is to rest. Enjoy some of Senora Cotazar's excellent cooking.
Get some R&R. You almost died. He just wanted to find a fight and then got shanked. He got stabbed. That was a big stab wound. It was like...
so you're just his on-call quack.
I am the quack who saved your life. This is for the pain. In a week or so, perhaps you will be able to travel.
He has a really nice voice. I just want to say, it's very, like, satisfying. His donkey? He looks so uncomfortable. What do I even do here? And I feel like that fountain is so out of place. Oh, look at the chicken! I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what this scene is trying to depict. Like the tone, the emotion, I can't pick up on it. But it does give me this kind of like uneasy, uncomfortable feeling. But I'm confused. Dedicato or Max? Dedicated to Max. So this is the title of the episode. What is he doing?
Hello, Howard.
Hi, Jimmy.
What's up?
Just touching base to see if you've had any thoughts on what we talked about.
What we talked about? Oh, the job. Oh, I've been thinking of nothing else, really.
Glad to hear it.
I'm mulling it over, reflecting.
Jimmy has a way with words.
I'm ready to discuss the details when you are.
Sounds good.
And Jimmy.
He just hangs up. He's so disrespectful to Howard, I can't handle it. What is he beating? Is it like an animal or something? What is this? Oh, it's glass. I was thinking it would be like a turkey. I don't know why I assumed he had like a frozen turkey that he was just gonna bash with a hammer.
Smells interesting.
That's the curry. So, how'd it go with Kevin?
The more I wanted to go, the more he wanted me to stay.
Yeah, but he was pissed, right?
We were at his country club.
Right, now what? You were sitting, you were standing, I mean...
He wants details. I'm like this too. I really like details to a story. I want the picture painted for me.
He sits like that?
Yeah, he sits to the side.
He's a side sitter.
I guess so.
This changes our whole perception of him.
I'm not gonna let him deprive... I'm not gonna imitate him.
Yes. Do he talk like this?
He does. He does in fact talk like this.
It's more like, lawyer comes in, crazy comes out. I need that call center real bad.
Of course, Kevin.
Wait, are you being me?
Yes.
She's so amused.
Kim, I need it sooner than yesterday. Got it? I don't like waiting one bit. You get him now, blah, 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 blah.
She
blah,
did a really good
blah,
job.
blah.
She really sunk into the role.
Kevin?
Yes, Kim?
Would you care to take a shower with me?
Well, shoot. I believe I would.
Okay. It's funny because Mike is not the type that can just sit around and do nothing. He has to do things. He's always working. He's always up to something. He's making a homemade phone charger. And she knows. She knows not to ask questions. He didn't have to take all that apart.
Gracias.
That's so funny. It's like she knows not to ask questions. She probably gets dangerous men in here all the time. JK, she's like...
Hello. How are you feeling?
You don't do anything without a reason.
Now is not a good time.
I think he sees Mike as someone that is good to have long term. So he's not gonna risk losing him. Oh.
What's going on here?
Sir, stop right there.
So what about it, Doctor?
I'd say these pieces are likely contemporary.
That's what Jimmy was breaking. And he buried it.
What we need to do is systematic property search to be sure.
How long is this gonna take?
A week at the most.
A week? You know this guy planted that stuff here.
No one else thinks to do this stuff. Only Jimmy.
I have to make a call.
It's so funny because typically people don't put as much time and effort and passion into like their jobs, but Jimmy truly loves to manipulate the law in his favor. He's like, it's written there, I'm gonna make it so it's gonna benefit me and my client.
He's suing on behalf of the water district.
Steph, you're good with regulatory law.
He's claiming there's a flaw in the original land grant from 1846. He's claiming our prime contractor is an escaped felon.
You can't be serious.
She's replacing her team. They're working hard to get him out of his property, but Jimmy is working harder. And he truly loves it.
That'd be bigger, Little Dipper.
Radiation's borderline. We gotta get soil samples.
Do I have to ask?
I'm gonna have to,
Make a call.
you know.
The way his smile just fades.
I've always enjoyed your radio program, and I never thought I'd see a miracle with my very own eyes. Well, thank you.
Oh, community church boys. Jesus loves you. It's a spread. You know what, Jimmy? You are a true artiste. How'd you even do that?
God damn it.
So mad.
If they're saying it's radioactive over there, how the hell is Acker still in that house?
It turns out the radiation level was completely safe.
I say we sue him right back. Sue Acker, sue Goodman.
Going down that road could take years.
Time is on their side. Rich, do you have anything to add?
Possibly. What if you don't build the call center? Not at that location, at least.
I understand there's a viable alternative site. You make the switch, and you've won.
Lot 2375 is available. We took the liberty of running the numbers for you.
Kim's diabolical. He doesn't want to accept defeat, the side sitter.
My dad did not raise me to run from a fight. He's got one lawyer. I got a room full of the best there is. That call center's not moving one goddamn inch.
He's too proud. It's not working. Even Rich said it. He was like, this is not even worth it for him.
You gave it your best shot. You gave Acker more than he deserved.
Putting me on this? That was bad. If anyone found out, you risked a lot for this guy.
This time next week, Acker will be living somewhere else. Is that really such a big deal?
I feel like there's gonna be some kind of twist.
There's always another play. The rational thing to do here is close the deal, get the guy a few bucks. Or we go after Kevin Wachtel. Gets personal, gets dangerous.
Kim, are you gonna do that? Think about it. Like, that's your primary income. Like, granted, you don't like the job, but she's gonna go for it. She's gonna have to defend. That is too messy, Kim. Don't do it.
Okay.
Well, we have an insider. Isn't that is a conflict of interest? Oh, now it's time.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me.
Oh, it's Jimmy.
Listen, I got something for you. This is not like that other thing, okay? This is a lawyer hiring a PI.
So you're back to being a lawyer?
Yeah.
Not available.
Say again.
No.
Oh, he's gonna fix. I liked how this was kind of like a forced vacation to just relax and not have his mind on anything. And it's gonna kind of like set him straight and kind of refresh him.
Good. Muy bueno.
See, look at the smile. He's been so self-destructive that...
No tiene por qué hacer eso.
It's okay. I'm fine.
Back at the nail salon, huh?
You got this guy where?
Same place as Huel.
Who is it gonna be? Oh my god, is it gonna be, our other guy? Shoot, how can I forget his name? Shoot, what's his name? I'm trying to remember his name. You already know who I'm talking about. How can I forget the actor's name and the comedian's name? Oh, never mind. I was wrong. Yeah, this guy looks, not good.
I thought I was going to a law office.
This is a law office.
Gotcha.
Giselle, Mr. X.
Mr. X.
I did the full workup as tasked. Snake eyes, bupkis, nada.
Everybody's got something.
You got an Eagle Scout with a 6-figure income.
I can see that about Kevin. I think he has some little thing.
No offense, but your work is sounding kind of superficial.
I did a self-guided tour of his domicile.
You're saying you broke into his house?
Focus on the what and skip over the how.
I'd like to know.
He has a security system. I trip it a couple times with an airsoft. The alarm drives the housekeeper crazy, so I show up in coveralls, toolbox, alarm company ID, and she is more than happy to let me have the run of the place. You want specifics? I got specifics. That's the home office. I spent an extra 4 minutes opening the floor safe, so you're gonna withdraw the superficial now, but there's a better way. I get 2 more guys. We roll up to the subject in an unmarked van.
No, how about we don't?
Yeah, we're done here.
At the end of the day, you get keys to the kingdom, guaranteed.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter.
All right, that's fine. I am just providing options.
Is there a secret room?
What? What is it?
Bingo. There's a secret room in Kevin's house, isn't there?
Got a minute? I'm thinking you could take a break from Mesa Verde.
Mesa Verde is my client.
And they still will be.
You know, Mesa Verde is fully informed of any potential conflicts.
I think you're going to need to take a break.
Where's this coming from, Rich? I want to, know his thought process.
Sometimes the less said, the better.
And why is that?
First, I had to twist your arm to get you down to Tucumcari for the eviction. Then you put the full court press on Kevin to change sites. And abracadabra, your boyfriend's opposing counsel.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
I'm just not buying it.
He doesn't think she's doing what's best for her client.
Rich, what are you saying?
Let's talk in my office.
You are accusing me of something. You know I worked my ass off to get here. Why I would risk everything for some squatter.
Kim, I'm not trying to protect the firm. I'm trying to protect you.
I don't need your protection. I need to represent my client.
She's trying to get fired?
If that's how you want it.
I don't, or what is her game plan here? She made it public for a reason. Kim also doesn't do anything for no reason. Gus is here.
I think it best that Senora Cortazar doesn't know about our association.
You throw money at these people, they bow low.
I am the doctor's friend, nothing more.
The anonymous benefactor. Well, that must make you feel pretty good.
I am what I am.
So he's aware. He's self-aware. And he has absolutely no problem with it.
What is this place?
A memorial.
So what are we doing?
It seems to me that you are at a crossroads. You can continue as you are. We both know how that ends. You have another choice. I'm in a war. I need a soldier.
So I'm going to work for one drug dealer killing other drug dealers.
You know what they are.
And you are so very different from them?
Yes.
Very confident in saying that.
Why me?
Because I believe that you understand. Revenge.
That was heavy. So in Breaking Bad, the background was that Gus had this partner, Max. So they originally wanted to talk to Don Eliado, I can't pronounce his name, and they tried to be like a distributor, and Max was like the genius behind it, right? And then Gus was like the marketing, he was the business. Hector killed Max right in front of Gus. That fountain was basically a memorial to Max. I didn't think much of this episode until I saw that it was dedicated to Max. And then the last scene, that's what I love when shows do that, where it's like it all comes together within the last scene, where he says revenge. And that's exactly what Mike was going through. Mike went through the whole revenge arc. He did it for his son, for Matt, and if anyone understands, it's Mike. Okay, we're at a junior high. Is she still waiting to get picked up? It's cold outside. How long has she been waiting? It's not Kim, is it? I feel like it's in the past, because if it was in the present, I think that she would like rip out her phone typically. Just using like those clues.
Hey, baby!
Where were you?
I got held up down at the Clover.
You were drinking?
Kimmy.
This is Kim, yeah.
It was one beer.
Doesn't smell like one beer.
Get in.
So her mom, she looks like Kim.
I'm just gonna walk.
You're gonna walk 3 miles with the cello.
So her mom is a terrible guardian, like truly irresponsible. She's drinking. She forgets that she has to pick up her daughter, gets drunk at a bar, and then drives to pick up the daughter she forgot about.
I mean it, I'm going. You never listen.
Why would she listen to you? Look at how you treat her. Look at what you do. So Kim has just always been very self-sufficient. She had to kind of like guard herself. She's always been really independent. She could only really rely on herself. That was her guardian. That was her mom. I like seeing that little background on Kim's story. I feel like it adds to her character and helps us understand it a bit better.
Freedom. The way
Mesa Verde. Mesa Verde, isn't it?
I'm Don Wattell.
He loves them horses.
Our family has taken pride in helping your family grow your savings. Ain't that right, Kevin?
That's right, Dad.
It's Kevin! Okay, so it's a family business.
Let our family help find your freedom at Mesa Verde.
Mesa Verde. That's where the symbol came from. I gotta hand it to the casting. The casting for the casting for the child versions of the characters is so spot on.
The Media Lab has a vision mixer. I think we could get the effect that you're going for.
I'm sensing that Schleprock here is going to puke on my parade.
You want it when?
Tomorrow.
You got 10 spots. I count 13 locations, and there's posts, graphics. That's a week.
There's got to be a way, right? Because we're smart.
What if you use voiceovers instead of actors?
So no actors, no scope, no impact. We can do it. We can.
Dude, can't be done.
Jimmy doesn't know what the word can't means.
I don't know. What if we did the Superman thing? Well, like a weatherman. Blue screen, I think.
Green screen?
Do you mean the green screen?
Blue, green, can we do that? Looking good, gentlemen.
You can't do this, there's customers. Oh, there's not customers. They got the shop. Okay, I thought there was customers. I thought people were getting their nails done. And there's just like these paint fumes in the air.
Everyone, a lot to do, no time to do it. I love a man of confidence.
I played Prospero a month after prostate surgery.
Wonderful. Try to be natural.
He gives me Shakespearean vibes. Like, he's not gonna be natural, he's gonna be over the top.
Camera.
Ready.
And action. This is great. Stand right there. Perfect, that's it. Press record. And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Magic.
Magic. You're a cool guy, okay, but not too cool. I need you to be relatable. Okay, the cane I think is a little too much. Can I have it?
I feel like he might need that.
Magic. What? Need it. Let go. Just really. All right, can you smile warmly? No?
She said no.
Too much. Put your hand right. Yeah. This is
so he's
great.
getting people from all walks of life.
Turn sideways. Take your Coke out of her hand. Action, you look here. No, faster, so that they don't reflect, okay? That looks normal. Look right.
That looks normal.
He came. I'm sorry you missed most of it. I'm almost through my part now.
Pass. I just wanted to talk.
Of course. 5. Good
Jimmy,
idea.
do you think will Acker settle for $75,000?
Kevin is willing to go up to 7.5 on this.
We'll negotiate as far up as we can, and then I'll make up the difference. I just need to end this now.
No, hey, we have him.
Rich is suspicious. He's second-guessing how you got to be Acker's lawyer.
And here's the truth. Rich knows nothing.
Well, not yet.
Not ever.
You may be right, but it's just not worth it.
We're already almost done with everything. You should have said something sooner, Kim.
It's your play. If you want to walk, we'll walk. So I gotta break it to the kids.
I'll help.
No, you've been all day at work.
Jimmy, you're out here doing all this because of me. I'm helping.
All right, just don't touch the camera. He claims it's an extension of his body.
I feel like they should have changed, because they already did so much. I feel like they should change, they should finish the script and then like, just have it on the backlog. Why not? Hi, Nacho. These shots are incredible. I think these might be some of my favorite shots in the whole show so far. There's something so uncomfortable and menacing about it. Like a dilapidated warehouse. And Gus is showing up. Oh, I love that suit on him. Okay, I was right. This is really menacing. This is scary. Hello, Michael.
You're Michael? The gringo Lalo had a bug up his ass about? If Hector or the cousins ever find out about it.
They're not gonna find out.
Lalo's using his CI connection. He's having Domingo call the DEA to rat out your dealers. He talks about a lot of things. Hitting your supply trucks, going after your restaurants, getting your customers sick.
That's crazy. Lalo's been scheming. He's really thought about everything.
From now on, you report to this man.
Look at this shot. Isn't it incredible? I feel like it just helps really send the tone of the scene home.
Guessing there's something you want to get off your chest.
You know who you're working for, right? They shot me, left me bleeding out in the desert all.
I warned you. When you started going after Hector Salamanca, there'd be others to worry about. You got in with both eyes open.
My father didn't. He's got a gun to my father's head.
We take care of Lalo, then we'll talk.
Paige, you've got Kim, Rich, and Marcy. Acker's decided to settle.
Tell Kevin he's got his call center.
Fantastic. There's a meeting on the books with Mr. Goodman for Wednesday at 3 o'clock.
It's not gonna go well.
Congrats, Paige.
Congrats to you guys.
Dorothy, can you set up that North Carolina call?
Sorry, Marcy, would you give us a minute? I wanted to talk about yesterday. I believe me staying on the case was the right thing, but that was the wrong way to react. Just that I'm sorry.
You have a bone to pick with me, pick away. I'm not perfect. I've broken plenty of times, but never in front of the troops.
Never again.
I like that Rich stuck to his guns, that he still kind of scolded her.
You and me, we're going to lunch, and everyone is going to see us.
Power move.
Good? Good. All right, then. After you.
It's good. Shows that the beef is squashed.
Thank you. Do you need a bag?
No, I'm fine, thank you. Is there a Lillian Simmons working here?
Yes, I'm Lily.
My name's Dave Clark. I'm a private investigator.
Is this about Travel Wire?
That's right. Free to sit and talk somewhere, see if you remember any other details.
Look at your babies.
I told the police everything I could remember.
But I've been hired by the family. They're looking for closure, Lily. Anything to bring them peace.
I send money back to my parents. I do it every month. Fred was always there. The door sign was flipped closed, which it never was. And then the man pointed at the sign and waved me off. I came back 20 minutes later, smoke and flames.
And the man with the mustache, you didn't see him when you returned?
No.
Were there any other cars parked there?
A few.
Any unusual or unique cars? Classic cars, something you might not see every day.
Actually, I think there was. I don't really know cars. It had 4 wheels.
All right, so you saw a 4-wheeled car.
That look familiar?
Is this the car?
That's not for me to say.
Yes. Now that I look at it, yes, that was the type of car it was.
That is a huge help, Lily. If you were able to call the detectives who interviewed you, tell them that you remember that detail.
I don't think I can remember who I spoke to.
Well, I have that. Detective Tim Roberts. And if you don't mind, don't mention my name. Police get a little funny about private investigators horning in on their business.
It just feels like he's pressuring her to say this.
Absolutely. I understand.
She's very pleasant.
Thank you, Lily.
You want a quick rub and tag? Just to say thanks?
I appreciate the offer, but I'm gonna politely decline if that's okay.
Well, we gotta get back to it anyway. Almost lunchtime.
Maybe you should take a break.
Lunch is peak traffic.
Just be careful.
It's gonna be harder to get you guys bailed out next time. Right back to it, huh? He's enabling them. And I feel like he knows that.
Lady, hey! Hey, how much for an hour of your time?
He's good. Hi, Howard. Love this man. I get so excited whenever I see Howard.
I keep hearing the news. A hole-in-one at Sandia?
Saw you shaking hands with Judge Green. I don't know if you heard about his retiring with his 22-year-old law clerk.
Guess she's been filing a different type of brief for the judge now, hasn't she?
Let's hear more about that hole-in-one.
Oh my God, no, Jimmy.
I hear S&C are following the playbook. Can I help you?
Howie.
I don't know.
Oh, don't try to play us like that, Howie.
They got paid to make a scene.
Joe Dog ain't happy. You owe us. You can't take a ride on a Carnival cruise and only pay for a tugboat.
I can leave if you need.
No.
This is disgusting. That's so slimy. Jimmy, come on.
And owe no money to you. That's it.
Don't touch her!
There's somebody else's. Howard, are you sure they're not your hookers? They seem to be.
That's Jimmy, no, it's not. You're not. You crossed a massive line. So why is he doing this to Howard? He's just trying to make his life a living hell? All Howard's trying to do is exist.
Hello, Olivia Bitsui. My name is Saul Goodman. I'm an attorney based in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Have you ever heard of a bank called Mesa Verde?
You. What's that? How long's it been down there?
I don't know.
And where's it supposed to be?
Detective Roberts.
And don't you think that Detective Roberts should get it?
I love that he just sneaks into these places and just, with the utmost confidence, asserts himself into these situations and manipulates outcomes.
It is most likely a possum. If it's a human body, yes, I'll investigate.
I feel like, what if it's a person?
But you need to call animal control first. You have a good day.
Man's got a point.
Hit and run. Same day as our travel wire murder.
1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo.
This guy's just a menace
Same
to
model
Albuquerque.
our librarian just called in. What are the odds?
The guy rammed this car right through a parking gate?
We got a Monte Carlo at a lot here. Leaves the scene of a hit and run, headed east towards travel wire. This is sounding like our guy.
Hello, folks. Nice to see lots and lots of happy faces.
Really looking forward to settling this.
Me too. Let's do this.
Considering we're only contractually obligated to pay $5,000 on top of fair market value for Mr. Acker's home, we believe $45,000 is more than generous.
You and I have a different definition of the word generous.
Let's just hear the number you're looking for so we can all move forward with our lives.
$4 million.
$4 million. Very funny.
It's what's fair.
What in the world are you talking about?
We had an agreement.
Kim looks astounded. She looks so angry. That's ridiculous. Kim is so angry. Look at her. She's in disbelief.
I apologize. We need to end this meeting now so Rich and I can have a conversation with Mr. Goodman.
Wait, don't leave. I would love to bring up a completely unrelated matter.
Kevin.
Oh my God, he did complete the commercial thing.
Kevin, you want to stick around? Your dad's in this.
I want to see this.
Is this like some sort of like extortion? I thought Jimmy was gonna listen to Kim. He went and made his own decision.
My bank took my home over a technicality. It's un-American.
Yep.
Have you or a family member been wrongfully evicted from your home by Mesa Verde?
Are you kidding me?
It's libel. It's libel.
My
It is
father
libel.
You're making a fool of.
I went into my bank to withdraw cash for groceries, and I came out with a rash.
Did you or a family member
These
visit a Mesa Verde
lies.
branch and come into contact with black mold in New Mexico, Arizona, Utah,
we will
Texas?
stop it before it ever gets that far.
Some might call that prior restraint.
To open my safety deposit box, and Mr. was standing there with his pants down, bare genitals.
Yep. My dad never ever did anything like that.
So I followed the money trail. The evidence was as clear as day. My bank was funding terrorism.
Yep. Stop.
Yup. They fund terrorism. Yup.
This is Olivia Bitsui. She's a photographer. Here's another picture she took 54 years ago.
My dad bought it fair and square. I have a copy of it hanging in my office at home.
Oh no.
I think we all just heard Mr. Wachtel admit that he owns a copy of Olivia Bitsui's photo, the official Mesa Verde logo.
We own it.
You own a copy of the photo, you don't own the rights to it.
Wow.
Looks like a mirror image there. So I think I can convince a judge, and it's not your fault. Sins of the father.
He's crossing so many boundaries today.
We can get this thing settled. Shouldn't take more than, I don't know, a couple years.
Oh, Kim is about to get a mouthful thanks to Jimmy. What the hell was that?
Our images, our logo.
Yes, Paige, it's all heavily inferred, but it's done in a way to keep us wrangling in the courts. We notify the stations that they're susceptible to. Meanwhile, we have to counter the copyright injunction.
He's like, forget it. Just use the other lot.
Don't do anything rash.
Kim, can I just go to the men's room?
Of course, yeah.
Where are you? Stay there.
Are you gonna fist fight him? You're gonna fist fight Saul? Jimmy? I'm gonna say Saul. He's doing a Saul thing.
I let Acker stay in his shitty little house and I move my call center and all the rest of it goes away.
I'm not allowed to do that.
Give me a break. You're a third-rate huckster who'd sell your own mother's organs to get what you want.
Would you close your eyes and imagine a world?
He's just running around Kevin.
It's a world where Mr. Acker gets to keep his house, plus the $45,000 you were going to pay him for his pain and suffering. And imagine a world where Olivia Bitsui is compensated $200,000.
Such a big, deep hole. Oh my God.
Then I can imagine a world where the injunction disappears.
I don't know how Kevin hasn't thrown him off of the parking lot.
Can you imagine a world where we shake hands on that? Man to man?
And he's being so condescending while doing it. That was a new low even for Jimmy.
Baker 241 PD. Ran a 26, got a hit on a New Mexico plate. 1, Victor 1, gray Monte Carlo occupied by 1 male.
Stand by for an attempt to locate on a gray Monte Carlo occupied by 1.
I love how we're gonna get Lalo. Mike is so clever. What do you have in the car, Lalo?
Drop the keys out the window.
They know he's dangerous.
Turn the vehicle off and drop the keys out now.
Get outplayed, bro. Oh, I cannot wait for this argument. Oh my God. Oh my God. Kim is gonna rip him a new one. And he's just casually learning guitar.
Hey, that's pretty perfect, right?
Oh, you making a decision for Kim? So perfect.
Look, apologies, all right? I'm sorry.
You would do it all over again. The apology means nothing.
I should have warned you. You being angry at me, that worked. Rich was suspicious. Did he say anything?
No.
Hey, emotion like that, you can't fake it.
No.
So what did Kevin say?
Kevin is sick of lawyers, wants to be done with all of it. We explained that your agreement is non-binding, but he doesn't care. He's sticking with the handshake.
A plan cooked and served to juicy perfection. No way that Rich or Paige could believe that we were in cahoots, because guess what? We weren't. And Kevin still gets his call center. Everybody wins.
You win.
But I mean, well, we win.
Well, I didn't. I don't trust you.
Why?
Yeah, it's everything he listed, it's not about that. It's about them now.
How can you be the sucker? It was your plan.
Oh, fuck you, Jimmy. I can't do this anymore.
Oh? Oh?
Turned you and me versus the bank into you versus me. And it is not just this.
Look, if I got caught in civility.
Jesus, Jimmy.
It will never happen again.
That's a lie. Look me in the eye and tell me it'll never happen again. This has to end. I cannot keep living like this.
No.
You know this has to change. We are at a breaking point. No. Either we end this now and enjoy the time we had, or we're...
Or what?
Or maybe we get married.
Okay, we know that doesn't happen. What? I am confused. What? I need Kim's logic, because I don't get, she's just about to, break up with Jimmy. This is done. This is over, right? And she comes out of nowhere with, I guess, if we don't break up, let's just get married. I don't understand the logic behind it. I do think it's going to be explained within the next episode or so. But Kim's emotions, they seem very real. They seem so authentic. She seems so frustrated. But is this just another game plan? I don't understand what we were just left off with. So I don't understand where that came from. I also cannot believe that Jimmy did that to Kim. He acted on his own accord despite disrespecting Kim's wishes. And I think the opening scene showing that she only could rely on herself from a very young age up until now, I think that was just beautifully done. I feel like it helped us understand what Kim is feeling and thinking even more so now. Feeling like your partner is the enemy, it's not just that, it's so deep-seated and just deep-rooted within Kim that she just has never trusted anyone like that. If there's any part of the episode that you think I should really pay attention to, please let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts. I want to see if there's something that I just didn't pick up on, or maybe something that, possibly a rewatch. Please let me know down below. Thank you guys so incredibly much for being here. Can't wait to see you guys in the next video. And again, say bye-bye, Duke. Bye bye. She's like, no, I just want to be on your lap. Bye everyone.